Hello, I'm Mark Dietrich, a Senior Advisor with the EGI Foundation, a partner in the European Commission-funded Horizon Cloud project. H-Cloud was established to consider the future of cloud computing in Europe. The H-Cloud project examines obstacles to cloud adoption in Europe and proposes strategic actions to increase adoption, accelerate digital transformation, and enable the hoped-for socioeconomic and environmental benefits. Our conclusions are captured in our strategic analysis and a companion strategic research, innovation, and deployment agenda. We welcome your feedback on both documents, one-on-one or through online consultations that will happen in February 2022. You can also link from each one of these videos to an online survey where you can pick the most important recommendations. We have organized our findings and our recommendations into 7 sections, illustrated in this diagram, each with a video overview like this one. First, let's look at the ingredients needed to enable digital transformation across the European Union. There are many examples of digital transformation. Most fall into a few common categories: increasing revenues and creating new services, improving efficiency, working with broader ecosystems of partner companies, and increasing competitiveness by transforming business models and finding new business roles. These kinds of transformation require 2 main digitalization pillars: becoming data aware, capturing and accessing new and expanded sources of information, and becoming data driven, understand the data, make reliable predictions from it, and change course based on those predictions. Many organizations depend on the cloud for that second pillar, adopting cloud-based software that has been designed to organize information and make it easy to use, to adjust behavior, change plans, and adapt in real time. Of course, the true transformation requires more than implementing a new software system. It requires changes in both culture and operations, and perhaps a change in business model for organizations to be truly driven by the data they hold. These 2 pillars depend on a third, giving EU organizations viable choices for access to sovereign, sustainable, and secure IT services. Finally, these choices in Pillar 3 must be built on Pillar 4, a cyber-secure, environmentally friendly foundation delivered by a knowledgeable, empowered workforce. Now let's look at the policy context of the EU's digital strategy and how it shapes the direction of cloud computing in Europe. In the last year or so, the European Commission has released a number of communications and strategies touching on digital transformation and the adoption of cloud computing. One key strategy is Shaping Europe's Digital Future, which promotes 3 key objectives: technology that works for people, a fair and competitive economy, and an open and democratic and sustainable society. The EC has elaborated this key strategy in additional communications: a European strategy for data, new industrial strategy for Europe, an SME strategy for a sustainable and digital Europe, white paper on artificial intelligence, and rethinking the strategic autonomy in the digital age. These strategies consistently identify digital transformation, digitalization, data sharing, and cloud computing as key enablers for transformational strategies across Europe. These strategies are supported by a suite of targets set for Europe by 2030, covering skills, security, sustainability, digital transformation, and digitization of public services. Notable targets include 80% of the population having basic digital skills, 10,000 climate-neutral, highly secure edge nodes, 75% of EU companies using cloud, AI, and big data, more than 90% of small and medium-sized enterprises reaching a basic level of digital intensity, and 80% of citizens using digital identifiers. We have developed our recommendations within the context of this policy structure with 3 targets: research, policymakers, and industry, and we'll explore these in subsequent videos. Hopefully this overview and summary will give you a new perspective on the challenges facing cloud computing in Europe and the critical role it can play in Europe's digital future. We encourage you to take a more detailed look at our draft report, and we look forward to your feedback and comments.